Well, hey YouTube, it's the Micro Garden, and I am back. I'm sorry for such a long hiatus, but as you guys can see, I have the grow room back, which is why I'm making videos again. A lot of you guys were commenting and I wasn't there. I do apologize. I do feel really terrible about it. But hopefully I'll make it up to you guys because I got a lot of cool stuff below me that I cannot wait to show. Stuff that's going to be coming very soon. And also, I have lots of cool plans for this channel. So yeah, I am back, I am ready to go, and I thought I'd just briefly bring you guys up to speed on some things that have been happening now that I have the grow room back. So a lot has changed. Some stuff did die because it was terrible. I will tell you what, it was terrible. A lot of people wanted me to put out a video, and I'm kind of the person that if I don't really feel like putting out a video, I won't. I don't put on a face. I don't put on a fake smile. If I don't feel like filming, I don't. And frankly, it was just really depressing because nothing was growing. There wasn't enough sun. There wasn't enough humidity. I lost all my coffee plants. I lost all my cocoa plants. My cocoa plant. It started out really great. Then I took it outside because I needed the room, and it started to die because it didn't have the humidity, and it got those brown patches and then dropped leaves, and I'm like, oh shoot, so I moved it in here, and then what do you know, it got spider mites. So it was already weakened from that, and then it got spider mites, and I sprayed it with pyrethrin. Note to self, either dilute the pyrethrin more or use a weaker solution because apparently the plants hate it with a capital H. So with all that said, that's kind of what happened, and kind of why I didn't film anything for like 4 or 5 weeks, which I'm sorry about, but hopefully this will make it up to you guys. So I'm going to just briefly bring you guys up to speed, and then in later episodes coming up very soon, we'll do some how-tos, some planting, just some fun general micro garden stuff. So come along for the ride, it's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, as you guys can see, this is the Vetelenum palm. It's doing amazing. It's got some beautiful palm fronds coming out there. As you guys can see, those are all coming out. Those are new. I do have a little bit of island decor to fit the tropical mood here, and all I need is some tropical music playing and we'd be set, but unfortunately I don't have that. As you guys can see, I have a lot of new plants. I'm just going to briefly go through them, but it's going to take a while, so sit back, relax, grab a nice cold beverage, and enjoy the ride. This is a Casa banana. As you can see, up, and away we go, way up. And it actually looped and fell back down, and it's growing back into the light, so that's good. It's going to be great. Hopefully it flowers soon because it's running out of space. Then as you guys can see here, this is the large pineapple that I've had for a while, and nothing is happening yet with it. Hopefully sometime soon. Then right here, this is a dwarf papaya. It's looking really great. It is a grafted papaya. I did order it because I've had the hardest time sprouting seeds. I do have some sprouting seeds. However, this one came as a plant because it was already started and grafted and ready to rock. Over here is my vanilla. I decided to repot this because it was not doing so hot in the original soil. So I actually have it in a mixture of, it's like a wood chip, like a decomposed wood chip with some peat moss. And then this is like a, I'm not even sure what type of this is. This is like a sphagnum peat moss, or maybe just like a regular moss. I'm not sure, but it holds water really well, and that's apparently what the vanilla vines love. And then here is the jacaranda tree. This is something new. It has purple and blue flowers. Gets to be a really awesome tree. I will say that I do have some just flowery plants in here that aren't super edible, but they look awesome because they are tropical, and that's kind of what I want to make this channel now. It's not just edibles, but just tropical in general. A getaway. Then this right here is a beautiful specimen. It is a citronella plant. If you guys ever have any free money, get a citronella plant. It's, oh my word. Oh, it smells so good. And it's just like lemony, and it's like a lemon lime mix with, I don't know, it's just really amazing. And then back there is a black pineapple that will produce a 1 to 2 pound edible pineapple. It's just a really cool foliage. Then this one right here is a variegated pineapple. Yes, it is going to produce an edible pineapple. And then this right here is a dwarf gardenia. Very cool. And gardenias are just a very pretty flower, I think, in my opinion. And then this is a bay laurel tree. It produces the bay leaves that you actually use as seasoning in soups and stews and stuff. And so I'm really excited to grow that. I just forgot back in the corner there, or back in the back, is a dwarf pomegranate, and that's doing really, really well. Then, as you see here, minding the cord, the power cord, this is actually a tree rosemary. It's known as Madagascar rosemary, but it actually grows up in a trunk instead of growing along the ground. So that's going to be really cool. I'm going to prune that up and kind of make it into a shrub. And then in the back there we got the key lime. The key lime is doing excellent, putting on a lot of new growth, bushing out very beautifully. And then here we have a night blooming jasmine. I think Ray from the Voodoo Garden is growing this, I do believe. He may have thrown it out, I am not sure, but I know, as far as I know, I think he is growing this. And from what he says, it smells really, really good. So I had to try it out, and the flowers looked amazing online, so, you know, it caught me. And then right here is the dwarf pineapple. This actually puts out a 1 to 2 inch diameter pineapple. So it's super, super small, but it's going to be a really interesting grow, and it's going to fit the mood for the micro garden. And then here is just some cuttings I took of plants. This is a ponytail palm. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to keep 3 in here or not. I might transplant them out. But they basically get this like bulb like this, and they'll eventually grow. I mean, they're not really bulbing up much yet, but they're very young still. And so those are ponytail palms. Look them up on Google. They're really cool, especially when they're mature. This is a pepino melon, and you couldn't have a tropical paradise without some bamboo. So I got some fast growing dwarf bamboo. It's only getting about 4 to 5 feet tall. Then there is a honey bell orange, and that's doing really, really well. I managed to, get the cord out of the way, I managed to revive the orange tree from its mysterious leaf dropping habit, and it hasn't dropped a leaf in about a couple weeks now, and it is putting out new growth finally. So I think we are back. I think we're good. So hopefully the dwarf Washington navel orange will bounce back nicely, because it was a great gift, and I'm looking to get some nice oranges off of it. And then here is the, what is this? Sorry, this is a Meyer lemon. This is a Meyer lemon from seed that I saved from a Meyer lemon in the store. So it's coming along really great, and I'll be interested to see what I can get, because a lot of people say that you cannot get a Meyer lemon tree true to seed because it is a hybrid apparently. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what I've been told. And then coming over here, sorry, I gotta get up. This is a Cedro lemon. Right here, it produces a 3 to 4 pound lemon, so that's pretty cool. You have the raisin tree right there, and then right here is a cherimoya. I'm sorry, cherimoya, grapefruit, a honey tangerine, similar to the honey bell, but a tangerine form. This is my prized possession right here. This is my miracle berry. I do have some sphagnum peat moss because they like acidic soil, so I do have some sphagnum peat moss in there, and it's doing really, really great. It's actually putting out a new leaf very soon. It's about 6 months old, and it's only gotten 3 leaves, so it's a very slow grower. This is a cutting that I took off a blueberry plant, and it is starting to bud up. Focus. Come on, focus. Focus. Ah, screw it. It's fine. It's a blueberry, and it's growing. It's pretty cool. And then this is a non-drooping peach that I took. I've actually featured those on MI Gardener, so nothing totally new. But if you see this, finally, actually has literally taken me about 2 weeks. It was about here 2 weeks ago, and now it went boom, and we are off. This is a lilikoi, and it's a passion fruit vine. Pretty excited to grow it. It's a yellow passion fruit. And then if we duck back here underneath my lights, we got the dragon fruit, which is looking awesome. And then over here is the bonsai pepper. I'm trying to get this all in one shot there. It needs to be pruned, but it's pretty big. And then we got the other bonsai pepper right there as well. And then coming down here again is the pistachio. It's coming along really great. I'm very proud of this thing. This is awesome, especially because this is the only one that sprouted, so I was pretty lucky. And then over here, through the foliage, is a couple natal plums, then a loquat, more honey tangerines. This is my second prized possession. This is 7 months old, and it's literally just sprouted, and it's actually called Eugenia Victorina, and it's an awesome plant. It's really great. And then this is an olive, which just sprouted as well. The seeds literally just germinated about a week ago, and it's about, I think, 4 or 5 months since I planted them. Then this is a yellow strawberry guava, just sprouted. This is a papaya that just sprouted as well. And then this is a cutting from a jade. It is rooted. I rooted it a while ago, but I decided to put it down here. Why not? It's cool. And then over here is just a regular pomegranate, not dwarf. This is a miniature pear, and obviously the olive. I need to probably repot this. It's getting pretty large. And then another lilikoi, another dwarf pomegranate, and a somewhat dying miracle berry. And then if we come over here, this is awesome. It is my dwarf banana. It's coming along really great, and it's got a lot of thick foliage in there. So that is the Musa Truly Tiny Banana. And then over here is a mesquite. And what's this? Oh, this happens to be some more coffee plants. I bought some coffee plants because my other ones died. And you got some more right there. And some more right there. I chose not to separate them because I think that's what killed them last time. Or at least shocked them to the point where they weren't wanting to grow as well. And then this is my star fruit plant. This is carambola, I guess is the scientific name, but it's star fruit. And then this is a Marrow blood orange, coming along amazing. Got another bigger loquat in here. And then right here is a second try at Fajoa, or pineapple guava. And then this is a dormant baobab tree. The company that I bought it from, they sent it in a dormant state, so I'm trusting that they aren't lying to me. I don't think they would lie, but they said in a couple weeks you should start to see some side shoots coming off here like any other tree. And then last but not least is the Voodoo Amaryllis. And Ray, if you're watching, you should definitely grow this for the Voodoo channel. It's pretty cool, and it has voodoo in the name. It's really unique, actually. It's got a cool story behind it. It's actually a really rare amaryllis that they've managed to save some seeds from, and they're starting to breed them it's starting to become really popular now because they were able to save the seeds from the wild and then, I guess, grow it out or whatever. There's a really cool story behind it, but it puts out these amazingly beautiful red flowers, and I've always been a huge fan of amaryllis. The only problem is you have to generally put a stake in because the leaves get so large and so heavy that they'll fall over and kink and stuff. So that is everything that I'm growing in a nutshell here. There will be much more, but until then, that is what I have growing right now. So yeah, don't mind my sweat, but it's pretty hot in here actually. It's 85 degrees right now, and it's actually nighttime. So it gets about to 95 degrees here in the day. I occasionally will sometimes have to crack a window, and I do have a fan running, but it's humid, it's great, the plants are loving it. So again, I'm so happy to get back up here to film some more episodes and get this thing up and growing again, because there's nothing better than growing some tropicals in a place where tropicals will never grow. So it's a cool feeling, and I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad you guys are back. So hopefully you guys got excited for what's to come, and I'll talk to you guys later.